love transmission. It is our 10th day in a row, and it's collecting momentum. I'm having some very interesting changes in my own situation. Just being more patient with myself. I'm making some interesting lifestyle changes that are very subtle. The right people are showing up at the right time, and my numbers are growing here on YouTube all of a sudden. And so the only thing that's changed is this call to order that I've been feeling to broadcast love every day, my little channel, little infant channel, and just broadcast the message that we are here for a divine purpose. That purpose is to understand what love is and love the unlovable, love the hurting, and love people who don't deserve to be loved, right? How in the world do we do that? So that's what these readings are about. They're always 5 cards. Every transmission is a different deck. So we can really dive into the heart of the creative here. So let's draw our first card. There'll be 5 cards tonight. And we have the Witch of Water. Now I'm doing something a little bit differently tonight. I am actually reading the author's words because this deck is so symbolic. There's a lot going on here, and I just wanted to get the advice of the author. Isn't it cool? It's almost like she's here with us in spirit, certainly. So pick out the part of the painting, the part of the picture that draws you. And I'm just going to look up. Here we are, the Witch of Water, and see the what is the word of this beautiful artist. And her name is Phyllis Currat. The artwork is by Danielle Barlow. Okay, so let's take a peek here. The Witch of Water. Where are you? Almost. There she is. Okay. Being fully open to your feelings can be a roller coaster, a raw and sometimes challenging experience. The Water Witch can show you how to be present with all of your feelings, and especially how to delight in your wild and sensual nature. She knows that water takes the shape of its container. Ask, and she will show you how to shape yourself into an iridescent vessel that joyfully contains all the waters of life. Have you guys ever heard of something called toxic positivity? Toxic positivity is when people are afraid to be negative. They're afraid to have a doubt or a fear. They're afraid to be angry or sad because they're afraid that they will manifest that. And so they can try to gloss over the disappointments that are happening and just pretend it doesn't bother them. And that gets to be a habit. So, with this Witch of Water card, what I'm sensing is that we need to be honest about what we would call our negative emotions. And so, as we do that, as we have these uncomfortable emotions, that are just part of the human experience. There's just several emotions that we don't want to have. It'd be nice if you could arrange life so you didn't have to have them. Isn't that true? The reality is we can't do anything about these human emotions. Now, I'm not even going to say them out loud because they don't need to have any advertising. Each one of these is um, we're available to them, like on the menu of being human. So the last thing we want to do is not give them a voice. And what I have found for me personally is that just move this over just a little bit so you can see better. All I have to do is say, "Oh, I'm feeling frustrated." Honestly, that's enough. Because normally I don't give myself time to think any of these feelings. I feel like there's some twisted way that they're not, because they're not comfortable, they're not good for me. right? The things that live in the shadow. So, this first card, I feel like the universe is calling us to be honest. Take a screenshot here. We can just take a look at these different feelings and ask yourself, am I free to express these? When do I express them? Because if you don't express them, they're hiding out somewhere in your energy. Okay. So, this first card, the Witch of Water today, is all about cleansing and allowing ourselves to just tell it to ourselves. I'm feeling vulnerable today. I'm really upset at that person said that. And as we say it, you don't cling to it, but just acknowledging it will help you come into balance. Okay. So, what a wonderful first card. Let's move on to the second card. Hi, Samriti. Welcome. Are you new here? I don't remember seeing you before. Oh, there, you just said you're new here. Well, tonight's readings, it's nighttime where I am, is all about receiving God's love, receiving the love of the divine. On Sundays, I do readings where I answer questions, and you're welcome to come on board. But meanwhile, there's a wonderful reader. Her name is Lexa Tarot, Lexa, and she does lives, I think, every day. And she's wonderful. So if you want to have a personal reading, go see Alexa Tarot. Tonight, tonight, the readings are all about how much love is coming for you. Okay. So let's take a look. When it comes to love, what does the universe want you to know? Here's your card. All of the readings tonight are all about enabling us to receive the love that the Creator has for us. Some would think, well, why wouldn't I want to have the love of the Creator? Well, you got me, but even I sometimes will choose things to do or to say or to use my time in a way that doesn't honor who I am as a child of the Creator. You know what I mean? So let me look up here. We're using the um, the little book that's written with this deck tonight because it's so beautiful and I wanted to share it with you guys. Now, this is the second card of water, and water is this suit of our feelings, isn't it? It's like coincidental, synchronistic that we're picking cards about feelings and emotions when the divine is giving us a message, excuse me, a message about love. So we have the seven of water. Let's see what the counsel is. How do you deal with negative feelings? Can you believe it, you guys? It's exactly an echo of the first card. Conflict, competition, and antagonism are inevitable and, in right measure, natural. They are keenest when we feel threatened, ignored, or looked down on, or worried that there's not enough for all. But nature has an array of counterbalancing dynamics like interdependence, cooperation, and symbiosis. Look to these now, for peace is as organic as predation. Making peace with yourself and with others is a skill as precious and life giving as water in the desert. So here you can see we have our desert with just this watering hole in the center. And all of the thirsty people and animals who live in the desert would come naturally, they would be drawn to the water. And so your feelings are critical to your manifesting power. If you're looking for love or you're looking for an improvement in your career, it will come in the energy of committed self love, eliminating the habits that are holding you back. I did a reading yesterday and it says, I believe in us. So take a walk, look at that when it's a 10-minute reading. And it's all about how we can utilize the universe. We can use our faith to bring us into balance. Okay. Teamwork, collaboration. We want to come together over the common goal of love. The desert signifies how the world is right now. It's a mess, right? Tons of love is needed on the planet. Where's it coming from? From us. And we're just broken vessels. So the divine is calling us to just keep moving forward, feeling our feelings in an honest way. It can be very helpful to do some journaling and write down just the things that are bothering you about love right now. Okay. So let me see. Oh, it does look like an eye also. And so to me, it's a symbol that you are being watched out for, that the universe is right there, right now, watching out for you. Take that in. Even though I don't feel it, the universe is here right now, watching out for me. Go ahead and admit that you're a little doubtful, but also say, there's a part of me that knows I can't get out of the divine's way. The divine will have its way with you, one way or another. Let's go on to our third card for the evening with our love transmission. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're on board. Part of the mission, spreading love in your world. Let's see what's next here. Speaking of the world, we have the world card. In the world card, there is a lot going on. It looks like um, it looks like somebody who's running away from home. You know what I'm saying? There's the village back there. There's been a lot of problems. There's like an explosion and there's smoke and fire going on back there. And our figure is walking forward, got a backpack on the back. What is this message of the world card? Hi, Pulita. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I don't answer questions for during our love transmissions. They're just about sending love out to the planet. And so I pick 5 cards for my wonderful viewers that are special cards, special messages for you because you are so loved. The universe, source, God loves you so much. And so that's what this is all about. If you want to come back for a personal question, you can find it on Sundays. Okay. All right. Let me look for the world card. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm at the wrong part of the book. Okay. The world. Here we go. Imagine that the divine is speaking this to you. As you hear my voice, imagine it's the divine. You might want to put your hand right on your chest and just breathe into that pressure between your hand and your chest and listen. The journey to sovereignty, self, and wholeness requires leaving limiting patterns and beliefs behind. You may start out frightened and burdened and alone, but you'll discover wise and loving companions, guides, and spirits along the path as you move toward your true self. Challenges will make you stronger, wiser, and more loving, and countless more blessings await you. It's time to discover where you are in your life, who you are, and why you're here. All that you were meant to be is ready to be born. This message is for you. There's no accident you're watching my channel right now. And here you are, part of this live transmission that is completely for you to take with you. The divine loves you so much. We need to change our own feelings in order to receive it. And that's what we do here. Now, yesterday I posted a reading. It's called I Believe in Us. Take a look at it because it will give you more information about this. We are separated from what our divine creator intends for us. The divine holds an intention that we rise up to our highest expression of ourselves. And that's what this is about. I'm going to use a different, I come every day. This is the 10th day in a row. And so I already have created a playlist. Pop right in there. Any of the titles that appeal to you, you'll find 5 cards every single day. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Pami Sharma. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Joining in for transmitting love to the planet. You guys probably live a world away from me, and how wonderful it is that we can bring love together, even though we're so far apart. Okay. So, this is our third message. There will be five messages in every transmission. Please hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I go live. Okay. The Eight of Fire. Okay. The Eight of Fire. Look at those monkeys. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yep, eight monkeys. Hmm. Are monkeys significant for any of you guys? This is our fourth card, I believe. Yeah. Monkeys might be significant. You might want to look up in Google or whatever your search engine is, what is the angelic meaning or the ancient meaning of the monkey? Because monkeys have a symbolism. I'm My gut feeling is that monkeys are a symbol of playfulness, but I could be wrong on that. But that's something that you can look up, and I always love to do it because the first website that comes up is the one that I choose to believe is my own personal message. Okay, so the spiritual meaning of monkeys. Okay, and the Eight of Fire. And the key word is wake up. Wake up. Interesting. It's a beautiful card. Did you know that whenever you see gold or the yellows, it's about abundance? So this is like a river of gold. It looks like this may have to do with, well, let's just read what it says and then I'll make a commentary. Okay. Um, this is from the author. Wake up. Each sunrise offers the chance to be grateful that you've been given another day of life. Today, you have another chance to make the dreams you're working on come true or to heal and begin anew. Every moment you're here in this world, in your body, in the natural, in the natural world, the divine is embodied and offering you reasons to rejoice. Accept the invitation to wake up to the magic of your life. Wow. Pammy, that I'm so glad that you're here. This is a general reading. It's for it. Blah blah blah. My mouth is getting tied up. These daily readings are about love readings for you, the viewer. I'm picking cards in between the divine and you. So the divine, I know for sure it wants you to know how loved you are. So I don't answer questions on these calls. That I do on Sundays. I come back and answer questions. But these are gifts from the universe to you. And so in this particular card, there is a new day coming. Okay. The divine wants you to know that you being alive, so you carry with you the spark of the divine that is like your battery, right? It keeps you breathing. It keeps you alive in your spirit. Your spirit couldn't do anything without your body attached. Okay. So the divine is here wanting you to know that, let's say you wave your hand. Go ahead and wave your hand like this. Go ahead. I'm a teacher. Can you tell? Anyway, so you wave your hand back and forth. This is the divine. The divine exists within your body, in your cells. And so when you move your hand, the divine's dancing with you. Okay. When you don't trust anybody, it's usually because we're missing the confidence that we have from being in the divine's presence. This is why yoga is such a good idea. Meditation, hanging out with people who you know have spiritual curiosity like you, so that's what we need to establish for ourselves. You need to find out what your hell yes and your hell no are, trusting in your intuition, and then you'll be able to pick the right kind of companions for yourself. Okay? So this is very good. This shows me that we sometimes are working too hard to feel the love of the divine when really we can't get away from it. It's in the very fabric of your body. Love is in you from in every cell. Okay. So that's the part of you that won't let you make a choice that might harm you. This is the last card of the evening. Let me pull it. What is the message from the divine when it comes to love tonight? And it's initiation. Ooh, I love this card. It's one of my favorites. Initiation. Look at that crow trying to take her hat. What is that a symbol of? And then we have, it's interesting, all the animals that are on here. The fox are here trying to open her suitcase. We have the crow appearing, and there's a grazing, couple of grazing animals that are out there in the field. So there's something about animals that's important here. Let's see. And also the water. Remember, water is the symbol of our emotions. And our first card tonight was all about water. Okay, let me just pull that out. I love how organized the universe is. Remember our very first card? And if you didn't see this one, just go ahead and hit the replay. But this witch of water, and then we're finishing with this initiation where she's washing her hands in water. Very interesting. Let's see what this counsel is for this card. What's behind you? What are you carrying with you? What do you need to unpack, to leave behind? Life will initiate you, and when that journey begins, you must be ready to confront the emptiness of a socially dictated life and the constraints of family conditioning. You must face your fears and self doubts, your shadows and your darker side. You must release what imprisons you. It's difficult, but it's joyful. It begins with a single step, a leap of faith that although the old will fall away, something new, true, and beautiful will take its place. Plunge into the water, into the cave, plunge into your life. Everything will teach you once you are open. You guys, this is such a beautiful reading, beginning to end. Where's that card again? I mean, this was our start. This was our start about being able to use the water to just release us from any of the pains and the stories that we tell ourselves about our loves and our losses, that we create such drama for ourselves. It's a constant storm. So coming down here where we can surrender the old story, allow ourselves to unpack that suitcase full of past drama, because all it's doing is clouding your judgment, so you don't even hear and feel how much the divine loves you. Okay. This has been a really fun transmission. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will be back tomorrow with another live transmission of love for you, my friend. I hope that you will come back. And also, do check that reading called I Believe in Us, because it gives just a very simple little mission for you. I challenge you to take that coaching challenge that I put in there for you. All right. Bye now, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.